My name is Okan Dursun. I'm from Istanbul, Turkey, and I am social entrepreneur working for climate technology and also young leader for Sustainable Development Goals by United Nations. I don't know, is anyone from Turkey right now watching us, or is anyone, have you ever visited Istanbul before? But I will be very happy to welcome all of you in the near future, anytime you will be there. Just please let me know. Today, I would like to talk about how technology is impacting the life and how that impact can be a good as a social purpose. How we can create a social impact for better future, for better generations we have right now. And the impact of technology is getting wider and wider. And the most important thing is how we can use this technological knowledge for this purpose. In order to show some examples, I would like to share my story with you. And with that story, you will see that during my whole life and journey, I'm very passionate about social impact-driven projects to solve problems of our planet, the environmental problems, and the way we are solving is should be good impact, because of the creating a wider impact only can be by finding the good points, impact points aspects. So I would like to share my screen to show you a little bit about my story, and then we can move forward. And at the end, I think we can get some questions, right? At the end, if any, we have. That's a photo from the United Nations General Assembly from the ECOSOC Youth Forum in April 2023. And me and all my fellow young leader friends talked about the impact partnerships and all the 17 goals of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And as a representative of Youth Envoy Office, we are the ones prioritizing these 17 Sustainable Development Goals and creating a good impact with our projects. And I was mentioning about that event, about how important SDGs 17, Partnership for Goals, climate action, the quality education is important. These SDGs are the ones I'm very passionate about. And I'm very happy about meeting these amazing young other fellow leaders, because they are from another big countries of the world, and they made amazing jobs with their projects, with their efforts, and I'm very proud of to be part of that cohort. We are able to have opportunities to be in the global stage, to share our experiences, to share our stories, to get inspired, and also share and inspire other young leaders worldwide. And this is one of them from the United Nations General Assembly in ECOSOC Youth Forum. And when it comes to my story, actually, these milestones and these big important points of my life as it is, as you can see right now. And during 2015 to today, I'm just working voluntarily in different social impact-driven projects. And the organization called Young Pro Academy, it's an NGO from Turkey, and it's a very big and prestigious NGO, by the way. Every year, 50,000 high school and university students apply that program, and only 50 of them is selected. 1 out of 1,000 is selection rate, and the ones selected works different social impact-driven projects for economic and social development. And I had a chance to work more than 5,000 hours of voluntarily, especially for the visually impaired, orphans and refugees. These are the ones has different problems, and these are the ones also able to solve these problems because they know the real insights. So we develop different projects for this group, and that project brings us an idea about twin science, and that twin science brings STEM education with sustainability for children. Because at that field study, we understand that whatever problem we are talking about, the solution is always education. From individual level to society, everything relates with education. And that's why we developed a curriculum which is related with sustainability education and also robotics, coding, AI. And we divide that curriculum into different digital platforms and also physical STEM kits. That allows children to learn about these concepts very easily, and at the same time prototype their projects with their imagination and with our twin science kits as a tool. During that day to today, we are talking about social impact. So I need to give some examples and some figures to you to show our impact. We have reached 3.2 million children worldwide and 3,500 schools globally. And that brings us more than 70 countries of reach. We are not only Turkish social enterprise. We have office in London, we have office in the United States, and that brings us a global educational technology. Rather than being a social impact project, now we are social startup making a profit and using that profit to improve our social impact. The most important part is more than half of our reach from disadvantaged society of the world, the Anatolian side of Turkey and African side of the world. With third parties and the ministries of education, we are donating our solution to the schools there. That allows children to learn these concepts because these are the ones don't have any opportunity, don't have any access of internet, don't have any access about knowledge, but we are able to let them learn about these steps with our social vision, with our social partners. And last year, as I mentioned, I was selected as one of the 17 young leaders for Sustainable Development Goals by United Nations. I'm very proud to be that cohort, and me and all other 16 fellow friends of me working about 17 young leaders, 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and that brings us to create social impact together, working collaboratively and touching different angles of the global crisis right now: climate action, gender equality, sustainable cities, sustainable energies and renewable energies. These are the problems right now we are facing. But when we talk about practical solutions, these are the ones we have, and these are the people get inspired from their efforts. And lately, I'm very passionate and very excited today to share that I opened a new social enterprise in climate technology right now called Carbon Gate. We are helping improving carbon neutral ecosystem in the planet. First, we are empowering corporations worldwide, which is proactively, to how they can tackle carbon emissions and how they can reduce, track, and measure their carbon footprint. We are helping them as a solution provider, and we developed a software solution for them so that they can easily track it and they can easily use our tool to improve their awareness of these carbon footprint concept, and also they can easily reduce it with our solution. These are the steps I am in, and I'm very proud of the efforts I made until today and the achievements we achieved with the team of our teams as a very young leader and social entrepreneur. These are some figures, as we know that how important quality education and climate action is. These are the figures, and there are lots of children don't have any ability and accessibility about education, and we need to improve it. Right now, 258 million children and youth lack access of the education and these opportunities. And this is the most important point, because you know that the climate action is getting more serious, and global warming is knocking the door, and every year we saw that how the temperature is getting higher and higher, and the average temperature, as we all know, getting very high, and it's getting more serious and unstoppable. So above these insights and statistics, these facts shows that we need to take action. We need to take proactive action to solve this solution. This is the reason why I started that idea called Carbon Gate. As I mentioned to you, we are helping companies to reduce their carbon footprint, and we are empowering sustainability-driven ecosystem in the planet. And in order to do that, we are providing sector-specific carbon footprint solutions for a greener business. Because every sector, every industry needs different actions. It can be a manufacturer, it can be a hotel industry, it can be a restaurant, big fast food chains. Every customer, every sector needs different opportunities, different solutions. So we are dividing these solutions for them and helping them to create customized platform and customized end-to-end solution for all their problems. Basically, I would like to show that what we are doing and how we are doing. First, we need to understand that why we need to develop these awareness about carbon footprint. Because Without education, as I told you, we cannot understand and we cannot sustain about our solution process. That's why, as a first step, we are providing consultancy and training for all the companies. We empower their team and improve their awareness about sustainability education, and they understand how they should be about eco-consciousness with their individual life and also their organization. As a second step, we are measuring their carbon footprint and provide a very basic and very important reporting for them. They can utilize their consumption with our software solution, and they can easily track and measure their carbon footprint. As a third step, we are providing carbon management that allows them to design and implement their effective strategies to reduce and offset, and also managing their carbon footprints very easily. And we are providing certification, which is very important. With the third parties accreditation, they can get the certification with our guidance. And as a last step, the majority of that carbon footprint comes from the industries of the manufacturing and their raw materials supply. That is why we are providing raw material alternatives like biomaterial alternatives, so that they can optimize their supply chain and they can improve how they can be more sustainable by reducing their carbon footprint and using more eco-friendly raw materials by producing same products with the same quality and with the same needs they are satisfying for the customer point of view. And that brings as a fourth and fifth 5 steps: consultancy training, measurement reporting, carbon management, certification, and raw material management. We are able to provide sustainability-driven carbon footprint ecosystem for the planet for a better future and the generations to come. And these are the partners we have worked until today. We were selected as one of the startups from the Turkey Climate Launchpad program, which is supported by European Union. And for different industries, we are working with different companies. In the food industry, we are working with top company, which is Turkish company, and under their umbrella, the Burger King, Arby's, all the food chains are under their umbrella. And also Marriott Hotel Group, we all know. And the World E-Commerce Forum is one of the biggest e-commerce forum, and we are their sustainability partners in their all events and all their partners as well. And before I close my speech, I would like to share the very effective and really good quotes from the Rumi. As you start to walk on the way appears. And you know, my journey, when I started to decide to start a new journey about my social entrepreneurship journey, every time I decide and dedicatedly work about what I dream, lots of people, these group of people I have never met before, appears on my way, and they share their hands with me and they help on my journey with their network, with their know-how, with their energy and time. So when I say today to you, technology for good is very important. And in order to do that, you cannot do this alone. By yourself, you can go very fast, but with your friends, with your fellow founder friends, you can go further. You can go very sustainable and very consistent journey. That is why, as you have an idea, as you have any passion about creating a social entrepreneurship, just start and walk on the way, and I'm sure that the way appears to you, and lots of different friends of you will join and help your journey and be partner of your dreams. Thank you very much. You can ask any of your questions anytime right now, and also if you want, you can reach out to me later whenever you want. Thank you very much.